This tutorial explains how to enter grades and comments for report cards. In Jupyter, progress reports and report cards are the same thing, just titled differently. So we'll refer to everything loosely as a report card. Each student's report card automatically shows grades from each of their teachers, so there are no additional steps necessary for that. The only thing you may need to do at the end of a term is enter comments, enter grades for citizenship or effort terms if used, and perhaps make adjustments to grades. To enter comments for students for report cards, go to the Grades Student screen. Scroll down and make sure that this menu is set to Comments for Report Card. You can either type in comments directly in this field, or you can use the checkboxes below to enter comments. Your administrator may have customized some checkboxes for your school. You can also customize your own checkboxes by clicking here. Type your custom comments here, one per line. Some schools, commonly elementary schools, may have citizenship or effort grades for each term. To add these grades at the end of the term, go to the Grades Report Card screen. You'll see the column headers for citizenship and effort. Your screen and headers may look slightly different depending on the settings at your school. Click any cell in the column and you can type in the student's score, which will then be on report cards. You can enter any letter or number grades. This is also useful for classes such as PE, which may not have individual assignments, and teachers can just enter the term grades directly. This screen is also where you can enter override grades, such as modifying a student's grade for report cards. For example, if you needed to change a student's grade to INC for incomplete, you could click their grade and then type in INC. You can also enter letter grades or percents. If you mean for a number to represent a rubric like 1 to 4, you may need to type an apostrophe before the number so it is not saved as a percent. So click the cell, apostrophe, and then the rubric score. When any grade is overridden this way, the mathematically calculated grade is displayed in gray text below. If at any point in time you would like to return to that grade, simply click the override grade and delete it, and then the mathematically calculated grade will be displayed on report cards. Your school may also have exam grades for terms. You can enter exam grades directly on this screen by entering a grade in the exam column, typically as a percent. Another option is to create a gradebook specifically for the exam, which is useful if you grade the essay portion of the final exam separately from the multiple choice section. See our tutorial on gradebook setup for more information. Click Lock Unlock to lock your gradebook after your grades are complete and let the administrators know. Once a gradebook has been locked, you will see this lock icon at the top of the column. Administrators typically print report cards for the whole school, but you can also print report cards for just your classes. Go to Reports, Report Cards. Your school may have already defined templates for you to use for report card printing, so open the menu to see if any are defined. Otherwise, you can define the settings for the print report cards below. See our help guide for more options. Your school may or may not let you include other teachers' grades on your report cards. To send an email notification with a direct link to report cards, go to Post New Message. Select recipients, such as a class or an individual student, and then you can choose to include students, parents and contacts, or both. Click Email a button link for and select Report Card. Type in an optional subject and a message, and then click Preview or Send. Click Send to send an email notification where students or parents can click to access their report card.